Hey, sorry about that, guys. We are back here with our final match of the evening, which may or may not have started yet. Based on the way he hit that ball, I'm not so sure.
I'm not 100% sure, but he plays fairly loose, so I think they started.
Yeah. So it looks like they've started, and hopefully this is the first rack. And
Yeah, this is the
okay.
first game. But I figured after my last performance, I can at least sit back here and critique other people.
Yes, in case you don't recognize the voice, this is Scott Haas in the booth with me.
Oh, that was way better than I thought it was.
What was the score of your match with Matt?
7, not me. 7-4, I think. I think that was rough. My eyes let me down twice.
Oh, shit. Who won that?
Thomas.
Thomas won? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Some other match, Kevin West and Lucas are playing. I'm looking at the brackets.
Oh, yeah, they're playing down on 3 right now.
Who's Dylan playing?
Okay, so
Oh, look, the other. I'm the guest commentator now. The full timer is to my left.
yeah, Josh McCauley joining Scott and I in the booth here.
Yep. Well, when I saw you two here, I was like, they got it. But there was the
3.
chair open, so I was like, I'm going to sit down.
Was
That's
it
what
3?
it says. That's what the bracket said. So
3.
What was 3? You and Macraw?
Yeah, I thought I had 4, but I blacked out after a while.
yeah, you might have had 4. You just might not have marked it on the score sheet.
Yeah, I probably didn't. For anyone that doesn't know Trevor, he used to own a pool room in Delaware, and they had a snooker table, and he would play anybody banks $5 a rail.
In Delaware. He had one in
I was going to
Cockeysville.
say, yeah, he owned one in Maryland, too.
Yeah.
Not Delaware.
Okay. I didn't.
Yeah. I think of Delaware.
Yeah.
But,
it was a Magic 8 Q Club.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was a good room. I liked it.
Anybody, and he'd make 5 rail banks on that snooker table pretty consistently.
Then again, I'm going to like almost any room that has a snooker table in it. I love playing snooker.
There wasn't really a whole lot to commentate that rack.
Yeah, so looks like Trevor's going to tie this up at 1. And it'll be Trevor to break.
It's well past my bedtime.
Look at you guys tangling each other.
It's all love. It's all love here.
If you notice, I'm not tangled up with anybody.
That's. We'll keep this PG.
So Trevor to break. It is 1-1.
There we go. Just had to get our headsets untangled for a minute.
Oh, that's
a pretty strong break.
That's trouble for the youngin.
Yeah, I'd say.
Although he does have to get pretty good on the 3. It's a little squarely.
Move the mic just a little closer to your mouth. There you go.
Little squarely.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Little iffy.
Yeah, he likes banking, right?
He does.
Yeah.
Not he'd prefer not to bank this one, but he does.
Well, I think he's going to jump it anyway.
I'm pretty sure he'll jump it. But it's always a risk when you got a ball sitting where it is in that pocket that it hits full and neither goes.
If you watched me jump it all today, that wouldn't be a risk at all. I wouldn't come anywhere near the pocket.
You just would miss a whole ball.
No, I hit the ball, but I'd have a better chance of cutting that 3 ball in the top corner instead of going by the 6. I don't know why.
My jumps weren't terribly accurate today either.
No, I was
I
very
did play one good jump safe, but when I was attempting to make the ball, it did not work out too well.
I own a jump cue.
You know, I was wondering, we were commenting a couple of your matches. We were wondering whether or not today, but in previous tournaments,
Not
we were wondering whether or not you had one at all.
Yep, I own one. But I have many excuses, but I can only dart. I can't. My shoulder won't let me. My shoulder won't let me jump the way I'd like to, so I can only dart. And I'm not gonna go and take any side bets on whether or not I make anything.
I'll take tons of side bets saying you don't.
Yes.
And that'll be the one that you make.
My record's good under pressure.
It is. I actually remember. I think it wasn't a Maryland State, but I think it was maybe an Action Tour, and you were playing Wilkie on that table in the finals, or it was something along those, and you hit 2 outstanding jump shots.
That was the Action Pool Tour with Mr. Hammerbacher commentating.
Yeah. I mean, that was only like 8 years ago. But
that was. I have some issues that slow me down. They didn't exist. It was probably like 6 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, because you had your headphones in, you were wailing, you were happy, and you just ran through everybody.
All right, Thomas takes a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, I guess there's a difference between 42 and 48.
I'm not good at math, but yeah.
I think it's 6.
That's 6. It's 6. 6 years. Yeah. Six hard years.
Yeah, I don't feel much of a difference between 42, 48, 49. I think 50 is going to hit me hard, though. I'm not prepared for that one.
I feel a difference between 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm with him on this one. My entire body changes throughout the day. It's ridiculous. I should not be 37 and have any issues that I have.
Oh no, I'll agree with that. But I think it was the same at 42 as it is now.
Yeah. If I don't need a walker by 32, I'm gonna consider that a win.
You've passed 32 by.
I meant 42.
If this is not one of his favorite safes to play.
Thomas just made more balls on the break in that particular break than either of us made combined for our entire match that we just played. I don't know what was going on with the way table 4 was racking, but we combined to make 1 ball on the break in 9 racks.
There were a few people that were complaining about that table, how it racks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went the safe way, but he's probably not going to like what happens here.
At one point, I even flipped the magic rack over to see if that would make a difference. It did not.
If there's a divot on the spot, or if the spot's a little bit high, they will not react the way
I don't think there was a divot. It's possible that the spot was high, but I don't think there was a divot.
Oh, he is going to like what happens here.
That worked out well. We're going to call that a good thing. And where's he? I guess he has to go to the 4 there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been playing enough today. I can tell what balls are which now. The 4 is the pink one over there.
So the winner of this match will be in the money and back tomorrow morning,
I'm hoping my horse gets there.
where they will be waiting for the loser of the Chris Funk Brett Stottlemyre match.
If I have to play Brett, I'd prefer it's tomorrow morning. Well, not me. I don't have to play him at all.
But yes, in the morning. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he hit that pretty strong.
Yeah, very nice shot.
He hit that well.
Yeah.
Well, it's still iffy.
I'm coming up
it's hard
straight
to
up
say.
table.
He might try and hold this. Or he might go between them.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what his plan was.
No, I don't think so either.
I think he's trying to run into the 9 and stop.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't think he had much of a plan. I think his plan was to make sure he can see the 6 ball.
He's like, if I can see it, I can make it.
Yeah.
That's like with what you were saying earlier when it comes to ball making. I mean, he's got you beat right now.
Mm-hmm. He has me beat on every level except
Overall knowledge.
Technical play, right?
Yeah.
Overall knowledge. He crosses lines a lot. Make some complicate some things that don't have to be complicated.
Yeah.
But
3-1 for Thomas. Be Trevor to break.
I think I've played him. I bet we played at 10 times this year, and I don't know that I've won a match.
Oh. That's a pretty good record. I don't think anybody else has that record against you.
Everyone has that record against me. In my head.
But I say I don't.
See, I haven't played you.
We've played.
Have we?
Yeah. It was that memorable.
All right. Well, I'm sorry.
I think in the 324 times that we've played, I've beaten you twice.
That's 2 more than I remember.
I definitely remember one of them, but
Do you?
yeah. Well, I
don't.
mentioned this earlier. He and I were running the tournament together. He was playing you. He came back to the tournament desk and said he won, and I said, "You did?" with a really surprised sound in my voice, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry about that."
It's nice when your coworkers have so much faith in you.
Well, so then I had to play my match. I was playing Thomas, and I beat Thomas. It's the only time I've ever beaten him. I went back to the desk, told Josh I won, and told him he was allowed to sound as surprised as he wanted, because I was certainly surprised.
You did?
I mean, it was more of a shock him beating Thomas than me beating you.
Yeah. I actually that is about where I would put that.
I said it as a joke, and he made it completely true.
Let's see if he can stick this a little. This is not a shot he's particularly good at.
Oh,
He hit it pretty well that time.
He fooled me.
He hit that one good.
Yeah, he did that very good.
He does real well at splitting them, but when it comes to sticking it and moving one away, he loses it sometimes. He hit that one good. Way to go, Cloud Cheesecake.
Don't mind me.
Okay.
I'm surprised he's taking a jump cue out for this.
There's really no benefit of jumping rather than kicking. Kicking,
No.
more good things can happen. Oh, all right. I'll just.
I don't see the benefit to it.
I still gotta wait.
Yeah. So those matches don't play till tomorrow.
Right.
So it'll be the loser of that one. Yep.
Oh, I thought he was on the 5 ball.
Mm-mm.
Oh, so one of those is a 3-ball down.
The 3-ball is here and the 7-ball is there.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I still agree with you, though. I don't really think that there was a benefit to jumping. But, I mean, he did make it.
Unless he's just looking to make a good hit, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll
I'm
play
going to
the
call that a
loser
roll.
of that. They play a 10, so
That was one of them little beneficial rolls. See if Thomas can spin him, put him behind the 6-ball up top here. It don't look like that's what he's trying.
He hit that well.
He hit that very well.
That must have been a lot. There must have been more room there than I thought. I thought he was all but frozen on it. I thought he could move the cue ball all the way up 2 rails.
Just thin it
that
and barely move the 3 and go around.
Yeah, there must have been a bigger gap there than I thought. Bubble. All right. See if he lags this one good. Now, what do you think? Do you move the 3-ball down table and try and put him behind the 6?
I'd bank the 3 and try and slide the cue ball.
Be over 5 and the 8 and the other time over on the diamond.
If you make the 3, you're on the 5. If you miss it, you should still have them safe.
I play the safe. Almost exactly like that. Except that's the only advantage I still have over him. I would have made sure the 3-ball was about towards the rail with the 9-ball.
You overbank the 3 so it gets behind it.
Right. That way
he can't jump at it.
Right. There's a lot of benefits to it. He has to hit the ball.
Yeah.
From here, they let the 3-ball hanging. And in my experience, if you allow for bad things to happen, they will. Oh, get lucky.
I think that 3 goes by.
Sitting here looking at the screen, it looks like it goes by.
It definitely goes by.
But he's going to have to let the cue ball go a little. He's either going to have to spin it and come be 2 rails behind the 9 or let it go.
I just come up and back. Oh, he plays it off the 8.
Oh, wow. Nice shot.
I love you, kid, but I don't think that's what you were trying.
Honestly, I think it was with how soft he hit that ball.
He was trying to spin it and hold it.
Yeah, I'm going to give him credit.
Huh? I'm all for it if he was playing the other one. I'm all for anything that makes me get up in the morning and bring him here to keep playing.
And we are all for that as well. I mean, we all like Trevor here as well, but we're going to be here in the morning.
Well,
so we would like for you to be here in the morning as well.
I'm slightly biased. Just moderately.
You're not allowed to be biased in the booth. I never do that.
I'm a little biased.
Yeah, you do. He has a reason, though. It's his kid.
I don't understand.
A little biased, All
right, so Thomas goes up 4-1. I've just been informed that Nathan Childress versus Aman Khan will be our first stream match at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So everybody be sure to tune in for that one. It should be a good match.
Oh, what time?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Oh. I don't know why I thought you said 7. I was like, you're going to do that without me. I ain't going to be here. I'll tell you that right now. You tell me that we have to be back and streaming at 7.
I'll be here. I'm used to getting up for work at that time anyways. A little biased.
A little biased, aren't you?
Yeah.
Probably the most objective person.
So let's see if we can get another good break in.
He was He uses this break on his bar box, and it's the first time he's trying it on a big table. And good, still pocketing balls, but this was a miss hit that worked out.
Yeah.
But when he's hitting it right, he's not quite getting the shot on the one that he's looking for, and he's not sure how to adjust it. And ouch.
Oh,
And I'm not familiar with whatever he's doing. There's spin and I don't know. It's on YouTube. I
A
don't know
spin,
it.
like a spin cut break.
But yeah, but the cue ball's not supposed to cut.
Uh,
It's just kind of supposed to sit there and spin.
Huh.
But he makes like 3 balls, and the one ball tends to sit down at the bottom rail around that first diamond. And on a bar box, you consistently make that ball. It's a tougher shot to open up with on a big table.
yes.
So it hasn't been working out as comfortably as he'd like it to. This could get a little iffy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit that like me.
Just a little off.
A little off. Little in between. Jacking up some.
Yeah.
He'll come 3 rails out on this.
9 ball.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Momentum's off. Cue ball is off.
Momentum's huge in this game.
It always has been. In this game, it's whoever's getting all the little rolls and all the friendly bumps and nudges. You let it out. See if Trevor splits the 7 ball here. Probably lag at 1 rail to that second diamond and leave the cue ball on the second diamond on the other side.
and other losers. Excuse me. In other loser side action, Shane Jackson has defeated Matt Craw 7-0 and will be returning tomorrow in the top 24.
Oh.
Steve Fleming defeated Tony Manning 7-3. He will be returning in the morning.
That must have been a grudge match.
Bucky Suventhong has defeated David Cooper 7-1, and he will be returning in the morning.
Well done on the pronunciation.
I was watching Shane play Matt over there, and I was just thinking, it's not fair that Shane's allowed to play.
He doesn't have to bend over.
He doesn't have to bend over to shoot. Like, it's such a comfortable spot for him. All he has to do is, cue, bam, look. That's not fair.
It's like most of the Filipinos.
Yeah, true.
We used to say that about Perica. It wasn't fair because he never had to bend over. All he had to do was move his 1 foot about 6 inches, and he was there. Thomas missed that ball. He tried to make something that wasn't quite there.
Yeah, force the angle.
Yeah, but he might get away with it.
Trevor just seems to be out of it right now.
Yeah, he's out of gear. He's down 4-1. He's still trying to play loose. It's not quite working. You got to be able to change gears. Unless you can roll. If you can roll good.
If you can play safe like that.
Well, this is where Thomas and I have worked quite a bit. He understands how to kick pretty well. It's he might end up taking this 2 rail and not hitting it real hard, playing it towards the side. Oh, he's going to go 3 rails. Okay.
Oh.
A little unlucky. exchanges like that can be huge. That can be a momentum swing.
At 4-2, it would be Thomas's break, right? Or the Trevor break first?
I believe it's Trevor's break.
I think Trevor broke. So 4-2 would be Trevor's break.
Okay. Sujan, I am never biased. I am a very straight-laced commentator. I can.
That was a lot of work. Thanks.
I
Right,
worked very
Trevor
hard on this stream.
Trevor does pull to within 4-2, and he will be breaking, trying to get to within 1 rack. So just a quick rundown of who's left on the winner's side. At 10 o'clock tomorrow, we will have Brandon Schuff versus Eric Highland, Joey Korsiak versus Robert Calton, Mike Saleh versus Rick Scarlato, Christopher Funk versus Brett Stottlemyre, Nathan Childress versus Aman Khan, which will be our stream match, Mike Matthew versus Jimmy Acosta, Danny Mastermaker versus Jose Mendez, and Dave Zasina versus Sean Wilkie.
Good little slate of matchups for tomorrow. That's just one side of the bracket.
I would have to say out of those matches, the one I would be the most interested in would be Danny and Jose.
And the one I'm most interested in is Rick Scarlato and Mike Saleh. May or may not have something to do with the fact that I bought Mike in the Calcutta.
Say didn't you get Mike and you bought me in the Calcutta too? So that
Yes.
tells you about your
choices and your
yes,
options in life.
Yeah, I also bought myself in the Calcutta, so clearly I like throwing away money.
There's some questionable life decisions here.
Although it cost a little less to buy myself than it did to buy you.
See, if he's being aggressive, he's going to play to bank this one.
He hit the 3 with the cue.
After he accidentally moves the 3 ball with his cue. It's a strategic play because that's where the cue ball is going for his safe. But he's gonna lag this and try and move the one ball.
He's not gonna shoot it.
Oh.
So it was a different strategic play. He knew that's where Trevor was planning on playing safe, and so he wanted to get the 3 ball out of there.
Trevor was actually mad that he gave it back.
I was gonna say I don't think he wanted it.
No.
I'm a little surprised that Thomas didn't play the move. It must look very different.
I do not know what the Calcutta numbers were, Sujan.
I don't have to worry about it anymore. I only bought one person, and they're out. That person was me, but I'm still out.
Me too.
Oh, nice shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's why you put the 3 there.
And that's why he pushed to that spot.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that how those replay things work? When you replay that 4 ball that I missed. Well, if he gets back to the center of the table, I don't see too much bad that can happen.
No, but he's got to get back to the center. If not, he's going to leave himself a bad angle. But he should be good from there.
He's fine with that. I mean, he won't be thrilled that he has to come back to the other side, but he's not going to struggle with it. Oh, he went below it.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. That's one of those user choices. Neither one is bad.
Very nice.
And here
Thomas
comes the
concedes
concession.
9. Let's take another look at that nice bank on the one ball that got Trevor started on that run to cut the deficit to 4-3.
Thomas is talking to Trevor right now, and he's like, "Hey, when you move the rack, you touch the cue ball." I don't know what came to that, but
Is that what he said?
yeah.
I don't know. That's one of those ethical scenarios. I know players that would have jumped out of the chair and cried foul, and I know other players that would be like, just, you had to take the template out. Just be careful.
No, I think that's what he's saying. Hey, you hit the cue, you move the cue ball. Be careful when you take it out. Well, the one's going to go by.
Does it go?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 4, 5 on the rail, and then the 6 is up. This isn't the easiest rack ever.
No, getting from the 4 to the 5 in a good angle to get on the 6, it's going to be a little tough. But he can put the cue ball pretty much where the one ball is. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, he tried to make a little something that wasn't there.
Almost got a lucky roll with the 8, but appears to have gotten completely out of the way.
Yeah, it takes away the line to get on the 2 ball, though. It makes him draw behind it or go down table and come back up. She went down table.
Surprised he spun that way. I thought he'd go towards the middle of the table.
Yeah, he didn't want to change it. There was that little bit of natural angle there.
It's going to fluke in the 9.
Yeah, he was just
almost.
Looking, he wasn't really sure what was going to happen there.
But he just knew he was going to be on the other side of the table, hopefully.
Yeah, he just wanted to make sure he makes the ball and figure it out when he gets there.
Oh,
it looked like he overcut that.
He definitely looked like he overcut it.
Okay. Other action, Lucas Werner has defeated Kevin West 7-3, and Lucas will be returning in the morning.
He shoots very well.
Lucas, he don't come down this way too much, but yeah, like I said, he likes to bank.
Yeah.
He doesn't come down this way too often, but I guess they know who he is. They ran him up in the Calcutta.
Yeah, I was not familiar with him. I was a little surprised when I heard his name called for the second blind bid, but obviously somebody knew what they were talking about.
He's another one of them young kids. He has a lot of support, good support group up in, he missed it. He's got a good support group up there in the New England area. Plays at, I think it's Yale Billiards.
Yeah, I saw somebody here with a Yale Billiard shirt. So
I've never been there, but I've heard of that pool.
I went up there. I took my daughter.
For some reason, I follow them on Facebook. I'm not completely sure why, but
I took my daughter up there. She had something to do with music, drumline, and I had to find something to do for. I had to find something to do for like 2 days, so I went there to Yale Billiards. Was undecided if I was going to take any action from anybody, and I ended up going to a Predator tournament.
He has a 699 Virgo, so obviously he can play a little.
Those 690 guys are overrated, though.
I agree.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh man.
I thought the way he looked at it, like, did he miss that ball? I swear I saw it go in.
He did miss it, but it went in anyways.
So Thomas takes the 5-3 lead.
5-3.
The way you said that, what are you, 690 what?
Something.
690 something?
It's overrated, whatever it is.
693 according to our sheet here.
3, it's way overrated.
I like what my Fargo is based on this sheet.
They
What
didn't
is it,
use your
like
694?
460?
696.
696, excuse me.
No, I have like a 625 in this one.
This area will not be reliable for Fargo
Why
for
do you say?
quite a while.
Not enough matches in, or
No. Too many tournament directors. There really aren't tours in this area. You got the action tour. You got the stuff that On the Hill's running. Um, you have the Dinospheres thing that just started, and that's really it for your open tours. There's the Delmarva thing, but that's a 650 and under. They're trying to bring Fargo in and make it a little more mainstream.
yeah, I agree with you.
But that's
Ooh.
really it. You go out past the Midwest. They're fairly reliable. But in this area, I can go find people that have like 300 games for their what do you call it, robustness,
Yeah,
and they're low 700 players, but their Fargo's like 465, 500. Yeah, and it's just because they're in parts of Pennsylvania and Virginia and West Virginia that don't report anything.
what up, Frank? I'm very glad you moved back to Maryland. Maybe you can get back into playing pool as well.
When did Frank move back? I didn't know he did.
Just moved back.
Oh, okay.
He's wobbling them in, but they're going. It's a shame. I wonder where I can get a steak at 1 o'clock in the morning around here.
Waffle House, actually.
Oh,
Actually, that is true.
Yeah,
I am anti-Waffle House.
Although if I'm going there, I'm getting a waffle. But
I've had.
might even get a
Oh,
stack of
my.
pancakes with a side of waffle.
Yeah.
that was a good day. I was really hungry.
I ate
You
some
thought you were. You didn't eat most of it, if I remember correctly.
No, I just wanted to smell it.
I ate some chicken and rice earlier, but we're all trying to gloss over the 8-ball that was just missed.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
That was
Okay,
ugly.
so Trevor gets to within 5-4. Thomas will be breaking.
That
Where was
ugly.
I that I ordered that?
It was Honeybee.
Oh, yeah. I ate all of one of them. I ate the waffle and like a third of the pancakes.
Waffles and pancakes.
Yeah, he said I'd like a stack of pancakes with a
With a
side of
waffles.
No. It was a side of waffle.
Ugh.
I was tired, okay? I was really tired. And my brain was not working.
Was
I wanted to
this
say
the 3:30 a.m. after an all-day at the beverage store?
I
Run.
don't think you had been drinking much.
no.
It probably was close to 3:30 in the morning, but
yeah, and it might have been maybe other things were involved that caused me to be tired. I mean, playing pool. But no, I've
Southern whiskey.
and I don't really drink much anymore.
Good. I think we had that check.
It is very very few and far between that I am not in my wits because of alcohol. I'm not in my wits because I'm crazy on a normal day.
Sujan, the robustness and Fargo rating is basically the number of games that
Games
make up the
reported.
rating. So if you were to play a race to 7 against somebody and you win hill, that's 13 games towards your rating. So your robustness would be 13 for that match.
Yes.
Yeah, my 696 was based off of a 66 robustness.
I'm gonna call that a very poor choice. He chose to kick there when he could have pushed.
But where
he's
would you push
frustrated.
there? And
I would have. You could have pushed if I still had young eyes, and I was playing somebody that maybe doesn't. I'd have left him down on the bottom rail looking at a third of the ball.
Okay.
Something that I'm comfortable just sliding over towards that 7 ball or whatever that is on the top rail. Something I'm comfortable sliding over there, and maybe they'd want to shoot it, maybe they don't want to let me shoot it. Anything that makes them think.
Yes.
I
Sorry.
definitely wouldn't want to sell out
No.
taking a kick shot when I don't have to.
So Chuck or Heather, whichever one is right now writing. I have played
Mike
with the
Galassi,
yeah.
baby face.
I've played with one of his custom cues, and I used to break with one of his sledgehammers, like when he was making them.
Yeah, I've used the sledgehammer. I've never played with one of his custom
Wow.
cues.
Well, Thomas might get a break here.
Yeah, it looks like it. Although Trevor has been jumping very well.
Yes, I said might. There are possibilities.
Endless possibilities.
I still remember there was a Fast Eddie's in Virginia in the early 90s, and one of my matches was against Mike Galassi when I didn't know. This is before he was making cues. I didn't know who he was, and I played a very good set on him. And then everyone started talking about two, and I was like, I don't know. I was like 19 or something. Yeah, that was a
Great
good
shot by Trevor.
Yeah.
So,
All right,
Another
I'm gonna go over and steal his jump cue.
I was gonna say I wouldn't play position if I could jump like that either.
Paulo has defeated Jeff Ball 7-5, so Paulo will be moving on to come back in the morning.
Oh man, Paul. Oh, where's Paul?
Or as Rick always refers to him, Paul, oh my god, I beat Shane Van Boden.
I was at that tournament. Yeah, at Q Masters.
What was the race to?
5, right?
9.
9? He beat Shane in a race tonight. Wow.
It was a Friday night qualifier for the Open, for the International Open. He had him. They drew each other first round, and Shane played off.
Why did Shane need to play in a qualifier for it? He wasn't automatically in it.
Money. You didn't have to take the spot.
Oh, I gotcha.
It was still. I think it was like a $200 entry.
All right, so Trevor ties this up at 5. And Trevor will be breaking.
There were a lot of players there. The guys from Greece were there. Alex Kazakis and Nick Malil. Dennis Grabe, he was there. A couple guys, Casper. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, and I don't want to butcher it.
I don't know how to do either.
It's like Matushkinin or something. Him, I think. I'm not sure if Petrie was there. There were a lot of the stronger players there.
Okay. Well,
That's strong. Yeah.
I mean, regardless of who else is there, just anytime you beat Shane Van Boning, you did something special.
That will be on his gravestone. He's like, I won. And I'm like, what? And then this is Paul, always in action. Oh.
And then he started going really high in the Calcutta for a couple tournaments after that. And he's like, come on, man, I only won one match.
Yeah. That's all right. Everyone likes Paul.
Paul the Shane Killer. Oh
no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's digging. But this is where you learn what kind of player you're going to be. How well you respond to these situations.
And Frank, those nights do not happen anymore.
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
all right. Well,
he has a reprieve here.
You can't ask for more than this.
No.
Is that the 4 ball that's frozen to the rail?
It is.
So that's really the only thing. He's got to get 3 to the 4 and then avoid the 8 ball getting to the 5. That was timid. Good shot. That was better.
Don't really have to do anything here. Just stun it over maybe like 3 inches. There you go.
I
Dylan
didn't even
Spoor
realize he had that angle.
Dylan Spoor has defeated Amit Kumar 7-1. Dylan will be joining us tomorrow morning. So
I'm glad all the young ones are coming back. They're the ones who can handle waking up early.
Darn kids.
This match, as well as the Derek Crothers Jason Kokenauer match, are the only 2 matches remaining.
Yep. And with how fast Jason usually plays them, I'm surprised that match isn't already over. Oh, he got short.
That needs to go.
I think that match started after this one, though. So.
I know.
He's okay with it. He likes these little spin shots. I would prefer he was flatter, but he likes these little shots. Oh, he overcut. Yeah, it's definitely a little frustrating.
Yes. That whole rack situation, I think, frustrated him.
Yeah, he's been off since then.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6-5 Trevor. Thomas to break,
he can,
trying to even the match out and get us to Hill.
Recoup.
First 3 matches of the day we had on the stream all went Hill, but we haven't had a Hill match since then. Be good to close the day out with another Hill battle.
Was my match Hill?
Yes.
Damn it. I'd like to see him take a break.
Yeah, go put water on his face or just walk around, get away from the table for a second.
I don't approve of taking unnecessary breaks, but when you're just falling apart, sometimes you gotta go take 2 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
Just look at yourself in the mirror and be like, what are you doing? Oh, no. That's trouble. I'm sweating. I'm probably 10 times more nervous than he is.
Yeah, I don't think he's nervous right now. I just think he's mad.
He's just frustrated.
Yeah. But good thing is he holds this, he can come down.
Oh, no.
Nice shot.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that ball really drifted in.
Yeah. But this is actually good. He can cut the 5 and go into the 9.
It's good if he stays down and controls it. If he just jumps up and blasts it, it's trouble. Okay, he could hold it, I guess. I didn't realize he could hit that much of it to pull out.
And now he can just stop this, play the 7 on the side.
But if he does that, he has to shoot over the rack. And the rack skids. If anyone watching, if they've noticed, when they shoot a ball over it, it skids. The ball drags it. And the 3 and the 9, or the 7 and the 9 are on the rack. So it might move. It might move the 9 ball. Good.
Trevor concedes the 9.
And I don't think he realizes that it's his break. Now he does.
Hill. Trevor will be breaking. That's our final rack of the night that we're going to be bringing to you guys.
That's a good moral victory for
you
the
back
young
tomorrow?
Kid.
Oh, like to thank everybody that joined us here today. Thank you for sticking with us through the internet issues we're having. Hopefully the things will go a little smoother tomorrow and be able to keep the stream up more consistently. But been able to bring you some good matches today and hope you guys have enjoyed them. If you've enjoyed them, please like the stream, subscribe to our channel so you get notified when we go online. If you really like the stream, there's information about donating in the description of the stream as well as the ticker at the bottom of the screen.
Well, he's got a little bit of a tester to start out with.
I don't think so. No, if he follows his
Thank you, Aaron.
his standard play, he will not try and control this one ball. He'll go 2 rails, hit the short side, and either go into the 7 or miss it, and he'll take whatever cut shot he gets on the 2.
Yeah, but
But you will
saying
not see him hit this controlled.
I'm just worried about the scratch. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Double kiss bounce out for shape.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eddie or Joy. It's been a good day. Tomorrow is also going to be another good day, so make sure you come in and join as well. Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, this is trouble.
Yes.
Trouble for the youngin. See if he pulls this back to get. I see he's on the wrong side of the 6. So I don't know that it's going to show up. It might actually help him because now he's going to be on the right side of the 7 and just go 2 rails and get natural on the 8. Or not. He might do that. I don't know. I'm not sure anyone could have predicted that one coming.
No.
Ah.
He shoots so straight.
He has a very simple mechanical style. There's not much to it.
Hey, so Trevor Dentz defeats Thomas Haas 7-6.
Good try, bud.